Hi, everybody, and welcome back again. So, what's going on? It's another Sunday. So, Sunday means I go live. I'm going to start doing these every Sunday, I think, because I have people that come in and watch me. So, I want to say hi to Apocalypse Survivor who just jumped in, telling me my volume sounds good, though. Thank you. Volume's about 2 times normal. I don't know what 2 times. I know that you mean it's too normal, so I'm glad I haven't changed any of my settings, but hopefully the audio is coming in 5x5. But yeah, so yeah, I got right now on my other screen. I'm watching my friend Walter, aka let me just pop over to him so you guys can see what I'm seeing. So right now he just got himself the TiVo Little Monster. Has been having problems with it all day this morning.
No.
He just finished setting it up. So,
all right, there we
go. A
go.
little bit of audio from there.
We'll see. We'll see what we'll see. This is the last time, though, for right now, guys. What, baby?
Hopefully you can hear him pretty good. So he's working on Little Monster right now. Little Monster's giving him a headache. So hopefully he can get it working, and I'm all thumbs up for him. Oh, that's weird. Because the music is set, it goes through the mix. Like I have it set up in VLC to take the audio and it just pumps it in here. But my microphone sounds normal. Yeah, well, I don't know. I've been messing with this all this week. I can't seem to figure out why it does that. But yeah, so I'm just going to kill this here. So you guys don't have to listen to it and go back to me again. Turn that off. Now you're back to me. Yeah, I don't know why the audio comes in that hot then. I'm going to have to try to figure that out. Anytime I've done it, it doesn't seem that different to me, but maybe it's something I got set up in OBS I'm not realizing and just doesn't work right. But yeah, well, I want to come on. I've been working on my review for the CR10. It's about 2-3 minute long video. I'm going to put it out anyways, only because it's only 2-3 minutes. But you know what? Might answer something that someone may have about it. Might go, oh, I experienced that problem. That's what I'll try. And, anything that puts out something is something. It's not one of my best videos, I know. Oh, I am having a wonderful day, though. My day's been pretty awesome, actually. I can't complain, really. Yesterday, I kind of injured my back a little bit, injured my legs a little bit, but today I'm feeling 100 times better. Because we had a windstorm hit southern Ontario. It caused a lot of damage in our area, too. So, basically, yesterday was cleaning up all the debris everywhere. I'm telling you, this storm was really bad. To the fact that shingles were flying off of people's houses and hitting people. Yeah, not kidding. So, luckily for us, we didn't lose any shingles or anything else, but mostly I was just raking up debris that landed on the grass and just cleaning up broken parts of the fence. Yeah, we lost 2 parts of a fence. We put the posts in yesterday and got those all set up, so hopefully we'll have the fence up by the end of the week. Yeah, it was a fun windstorm. At one point, I thought they were going to issue us a tornado warning because there was they were seeing some type of funnel clouds going through my area on the radar. They said, we're seeing rotation. I went outside. I didn't see any rotation, and it was clear as a bell at the time. Then the second line of winds really kicked up, knocked out power. I was power outage for about maybe 7 hours. Didn't have power, so yeah. Started at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. All my power went out. It's like, and then it came back on. Like, okay, fine, whatever. Then 10 seconds later, it went out again, and then came back on. I was like, I don't like this, but gave it 10 minutes. Didn't go out again. I went, okay, safe to turn on my computer again. Turned on my computer, started working on a script for the show, and working on any type of script. And all of a sudden, again, boom, power goes out. And then about half an hour later, we hear a transformer explode. So I'm like going, okay, yeah, we're going to be out for a couple hours. So when so my sister gets back, she warns me about light signs are turned around. So you know how you have a light sign that hangs down from a building, you know, and has your red, green. So your red, yellow, and green. Think of them hanging down. They were really turned the opposite way. So if you're coming from left and right, the lights were turned in such a way that you couldn't read them. But if you're going from up and down, you could read the left and right signs, and the right signs were turned that way. So yeah. Yeah, that pop. It's clue. Time to read a book. No, for me, it was more of, I need to get dinner. I can't cook. I have no propane, so I couldn't turn on my, couldn't do barbecuing or anything like that. And also, I had no lights, so reading a book would be kind of a difficult thing. So, yeah, I have flashlights, but that's about it. But you try using a flashlight like this little guy, and you try reading a book at the same time. Not an easy thing to do. So, but if the power was going to stay out any longer, my trusty little friend would have been here. So, yeah. If you just heard it click, it's because it's stuck to it. Because the magnet's at the end, it's clicked onto this magnet thing right here. So, yeah. But yeah. Don't have one of those. Should buy one, actually. Well, may not. Who knows? May one day. So, interesting things to deal with, you know what I mean? There we go. So, Apocalypse, I gave you some permission, so hopefully you like the idea that you're now a moderator. But if you start kicking people that shouldn't be moderated out, then you lose your power. Just to warn you. Well, I figured I need one moderator on here just in case this gets busy again, like it did last time, where we had like, what, 12 people in the chat at once, and it just became a thing like I just couldn't follow everybody, and yeah, one idiot got in, and I was able to kick him out when I did, but yeah, use your power wisely. You know, like that movie says. No, with great power comes great responsibility. Few other people that will get power too, so don't worry. I'm not going to make you just the only person, so there will be others out there that will probably beat you. So yeah, I'm still watching him trying to get this thing to print. He's been having a hard time today. I don't know if do you watch any other makers Apocalypse Survivor? I guess not. I didn't see anything from you, so I don't know if you're still typing or not. So if you are, sorry. Yeah, watch. Also, you are part of the Country Club. Okay. I'm surprised you're not watching Country 3D with his hopes trying to get this printer working. I mean, I've watched a little bit, walked away, watched a little bit, walked away. Well, actually, this morning I watched a little bit, fell asleep, woke up again around 12 o'clock and just said, "Oh, forget it, I can't. Wow, it's just today," and walked away. Worked on some other stuff that needed to get done around the house. Came back and thought he was still working on it. Going, "Oh, okay, he got it together, but it's not printing. What the, yeah." Yeah, that's all I've been doing on and off today too. I just can't be bothered. It's just too much for me. I mean, if it was my own machine, then I give them some ideas. But yeah, a little bit. I just had to walk away from it. You can only watch so much, and then you're just like going, "Oh, I can't be here for 19 hours watching him go through this pain and agony." Trying to get this printer to work. I know he broke for lunch, but I think he ate his lunch while he was working on it, which was dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. I would have just killed the feed, walked away for an hour or two, come back at it with the feed back on, and just say, "Okay, we're going to fix this thing once and for all and get this thing working." Da, 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 da. I don't know if his viewership went up or went down, but I noticed that it's at 370. So he used to be at 319, I believe. So 370? Yeah, it's a big boost. Oh, you got your printer partially working. What printer do you have? Or which ones do you have? Let's just put it that way. I only have two, personally, myself. I do want to get a Delta whenever I get a Delta, whenever I can afford a Delta, whenever I can be given a Delta. But I'm not in a rush to get one in that case. Oh, that's good. But which printer do you have? Like, is it an ANAD? Is it a Tronix XY? Is it Pronstar? Was it Pronstar? .89 printers? So this is kind of like just a printer you built yourself? Okay, so you did a Perugia clone. Okay, yeah, yeah. So you're doing an OpenNet build. Okay, that makes sense. Are you using the Marlin OS, or are you going to be using a different board? Me, I have a regular everyday. Like I got the CR10, which has now been cloned by 1,000 different printers and still don't work right. The clone setters, and then I got a clone of the Ender, which is the Tronix XY-X1. It is without a heated bed, and it's a 1.4 clone. Okay. Yeah, Marlin is a lot better than Ramps. I'm actually looking at going Duet if I'm going to get a board for my new build, which is going to be similar to what our friend Walter has built. I'm looking at taking my my Tronix XY X1, put the heated bed, get a heated bed for it, take down all of it, and just use 3D printed rails to build it from scratch, and just make it longer and better and stronger. Kind of like a rap song or kind of like a Kanye West song or a Daft Punk song, that you would hear. Make it faster, stronger. Because the thing is, I want to really rebuild that printer. Yeah, it does have a lot of community support, and that's something I was looking at when I was thinking about building this. The other thing I gotta do now is I gotta take the brains out of I gotta take my CR10 brain, haul it over to my desk, set it up right here, and start doing the programming. I already got the Uno board already set up, ready to go. I just gotta hook up all the wires, and then just tell it to go. Flash the firmware. And then I gotta go and set up the new firmware. And it looks like its feed's gone dead again. He's back, gone. And he's back again. Yeah. That's what's great about the community, because the community is so supportive of everybody that's doing this. Myself, I love to get more printers. I would love to have I'd love to have a Delta. Right now I'm on the conference. I got to contact Banggood, and I got to contact Gearbest. Let them know I'm doing a review on the CR10. Let Gearbest also know I'm doing a review on the Tronix X1. Because I think the X1 has a lot of advantages and a lot of things that I don't like about it. But I'm still going to do a review on it because I got it before I knew about GPL and all the stuff that's been going on. And really, I want to put these things out because I think a lot of people might just go, oh, well, I can build that? Is it that simple? And, give people the correct information. And just see how many more people jump on that bandwagon to, say, why don't I just build it myself and see what I can produce? So it's one of those things, I want to see where it goes. I think everybody's watching Walter. Hoping to see ID3 Iceland and the rest of them, but doesn't look like doesn't look like anyone else is jumping on the stream, unfortunately. You're going to burst in the long winding road, eh? See, I didn't want to buy a pre-built, and I wanted to buy a kit so I know what parts I would need, because even in the first build and getting your first build done, you really want to know what you can, makes it easier to start off. Now I have a kit, I really would like to move forward and push that kit a little bit more. One of the ideas I have for my Tronix XY was I was going to do it all in the Prusa Orange. That's right. Get a roll of Prusa Orange from Prusa, put it in my printer, feed it into my printer, and print out everything I needed in that orange. But I ended up going with this orange instead. And this is a beautiful orange. If you don't have this, I would recommend picking this up. This is Dutch Orange from Color Fab. Beautiful orange. You're looking for orange? This is the stuff to get. I actually had to re-roll this on the spindle. As you can see, I like it a lot. This has been a great color. I really enjoy it. I had some issuing with this tangling. I had to actually take it almost all of it off the roll and re-spool it to fix it. I was not a happy camper. I never had a problem with it at the beginning. It was after I got halfway through this is when it started tangling up like one hell of a But I think I've gotten all the tangles out of it, and it should print beautifully now. Yeah, this is for Color Fab, which is out in the Netherlands. I gave them an email telling them I ran into this problem. Their line was like, oh, it's probably user error. I'm like, I just want to let you know that I ran into this. I don't think it's user's error, but apparently they didn't want to deal with me afterwards. Like, fine. Should have sent it under the CMP logo. Maybe then they would have paid attention. Who knows? I was hoping to talk to them at Murph, but they didn't show up at Murph, so really kind of disappointed that they were not at Murph. I would give them an earful. I would say, listen, this is what I ran into. Here's the situation. And a lot of people at Murph that saw my role all said the same thing. Yeah, I would definitely contact them and tell them that you're dealing with that situation. One guy goes, that is not user error. That is actually a role error. You know? But they weren't there. Another role I really like, which I just got, some PLA red from Matchbox. That's the red from Matchbox. Gorgeous red. When I saw this, I went, ooh, almost like a flame red. It's gorgeous stuff. And this stuff is beautiful. I mean, I look at it every time and just go, ooh, red, pretty. Yeah. Hatchbox filament, probably my second best filament. That to compare to the stuff I get from Filaments.ca because I get such a good price on it now. And because I like these rules. I love the idea of their note being that you just print out your own when you're ready. Favorite brand of filament is going to be Filaments.ca. They make their own. It's all in house. I love their filament from the easeability of getting this stuff. Also, what's great about Filament.ca is that they order filament from other companies. They actually run their own store, so that's another bonus with them. But the reason I like going there, there's something about themselves also that make me want to buy their filament. Is that they stand behind their filament. A lot of other companies will sell you filament. Yeah, they'll just sell you whatever they have on shelf. These guys go into oh yeah, when you're printing with this, you might want to try this instead, or a different temperature or something like that. If they see like a product that you've printed, they'll be like, that's odd. Yeah, turn your traction to da da da, and turn your heat to da da da, and try that. Okay, I'll try it, and 9 out of 10, they usually give you some good information also. So, not only do I like the brand, I like that they're local, and I can get it right then and there. But Hatchbox has to be my second favorite. I had a problem when I got this filament, wrote directly to them, and they were like, oh yeah, just do this, this, and this. That will help with on a CR10. I was like, oh, okay. And, well, you know, it worked. So they put their heating is 180 to 210. They told me just do this at 200 on the CR10 and you should have no problem printing. So I haven't used Inland. Inland is exclusive to Micro Center. I live in Canada. We don't have Micro Center out here. One of my friends is printing with Micro Center right now. He seems to like it. I haven't had a chance to play with them. I've used Hatchbox Red. I've used another Hatchbox brand. I forget what color it was. And I had no problem using their brands. The other one I've used, eSun. Now, eSun has been a little bit of a... how can I put it? Mixed reviews I've had with eSun. Here's the situation. eSun may be great. They may be amazing. I've had nothing but headaches with eSun. I put in my printer, and all my prints come out shiny, and they just don't look right. One of my prize pictures that everybody freaks out about. Let me see if I can pull her up again. Where is she? Let's see if I have my pretty on here. My precious. Print that scares all my friends. There she is. That picture scares all my friends. That came out, it was using eSun's PLA. That is PLA Plus, actually. That is supposed to be Sailor Moon. More like Sailor. Scary, huh? That's what happens to little kid. That's what happens to my I'm going to use that picture as an example. You don't do your job right in my channel, your picture becomes that. Think that's going to work? Looks like he's still trying to get it to print in Slicer. Maybe that's his problem. He's using Slicer. Maybe he should start using something different. He's talking about going back to the frog again. Walter. Yeah, kind of like that, I would say. I agree with you on that one. No, when I printed it out, it just went weird, and that's how it came out. I was like, okay. It's supposed to be small. It's supposed to be like a chibi figure. So I was like, okay. And I printed that on the Tronix XY. What was super fine print. Kept the nozzle at 0.4, and that came out of it. I was like, ooh. I think the retraction was set wrong too on it, but yeah. I feel like getting my Tronix XY set up again, putting in that black filament again, and trying it one more time, and then take that to ERRF, ERRF, and put that in the bad design block. And then take a couple of them and send them to my friends because they were all screaming. They tasted that thing, scares the living crap out of them. When I posted it on Facebook, I said, I think I just had a little bit of a problem. All my friends were like, oh God, no, that's scary. Well, my friend goes, I think your printer's haunted. He's going back at the frog again. He's making frog butt coasters again. I wonder if it says BL is giving him an issue. It's sending wrong information to the printer as it prints and it's touching and the sensor's sending something else to it. It's causing an issue. That's the only thing I can think of. Other than that, I don't see why he's having such a big problem with the printer. Now, I had a problem with my printer, the X1, trying to get the bed leveled. That bed does not level like... it's not easy to level. Hey, we got a secondary viewer. I don't know who else is on here. But hey, thanks for viewing. And if you're in chat, say hi. But yeah, no, I remember trying to level my bed on the CR10. The CR10 is easy to level. But for the Tronix XY bed, it uses these stupid wing nuts, which makes it not easy at all to level. And it's just hellish to level that bed. I like your line. I would like to buy a roadkill frog coaster. Hey, Mark. Thanks for jumping in, man. So you're all the way from Calgary. Dude, that's not far away from... Well, it's far enough away from me, but not that far. How you guys doing anyways? I thought you guys got a lot of snow up there, if I remember correctly. Or are you guys finally no more snow? Yeah, I'm just out. If you're curious, my asset Mark, I'm actually out here in the nice, warm, Toronto area weather, so southern Ontario. Yeah, nice. No more snow. Yay! No more snow. Good lord, I'm tired of the snow. I'm telling you. And yesterday when the storm on, I don't know if you've seen the news or not, but yeah, that storm on Friday was bad, really bad. There's still people out without no power, which is unreal. I mean, that storm was just nasty. Nasty, nasty. Do not want to go through that again. I remember hearing like highways being closed and roads being closed because of down power lines. That's insane when your highways are closed because of down power lines. But yeah. So Mark, are you do you own a 3D printer or are you just looking at buying a new one? Or do you or if that's not the case, and do you do what you do? Hey, Red Light, thanks for jumping on. Hey, are you watching what's going on over at Walter's feed? He got himself that printer, and he's just having nothing but headaches with it. He's been for the last couple of moments, he's been printing what we call frog butt coasters. Okay, so yeah, long haul over North America. Wow, that's amazing, actually. Oh, you've been sick all weekend, so you haven't watched any of Walter's feed yet, dude. The guy's going crazy. Mark, in case if I don't know if you're part of the bunch that watch Country 3D, he's another printer. He is going. He just got himself a Delta printer. It's having nothing but headaches with it. It's the TiVo Lil Monster. Kind of leaves me not wanting to want to buy it. Nice. 400 by 400 by 700 build volume. Oh boy, that's a lot. And here I thought the CR10 was big. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Ooh, big printer. Well, hopefully you're feeling better, Red Light, because I really hope. Yeah, it's not great being sick. I've been there. I know how. I know the pain. Trust me. Ugh. But that's a big printer, man. I would like to have a look at the form bot just to see how it prints. Get some prints done on it, but just get an idea. Wow, get a printer that big and be your first one? Wow, kind of shocked because even my first printer was not that big. My first printer is approximately about the size like this, by this, separate control box, and it prints 150 by 150 by 150 was my first printer, and that's the X1. Took me 3 days to build it though, but hey. Yeah, I can't believe you spent a lot of money on the 4 printer that big. Uh, Personally myself, I couldn't justify it, but like I said, Single income. Yeah, the Robo R1. Isn't that what... is it Chris's Basement just got one recently? Well, that's great to hear. Like, I mean, I only own a CR10 and I own an X1. I'm not like one of the biggest YouTubers out there. I don't have a lot of money coming in. I buy what I can afford and then just go from there. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting my hands on a Robo X1 just to play with it. I mean, just see what it's all about. And trust me, I'd love to try I'd like to try the one you got there, Mark. But oh, jealous now. Super jealous. Super jealous of Red Light 34. You just make me sad. You getting Prusa MK3. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll be able to afford a Prusa, but right now I just can't afford it. With the Canadian dollar being as high as it is now, it does make it a little bit more easier to get, but not by much. I got other money that I gotta burn anyways. I got a part that I just ordered from China coming in, which is going to replace which is the steady handles for doing video, so that I can use it when I'm doing video reviews like at Earth and whatever, and be able to carry it around. The other thing I'm picking up is going to be a set of lights for it, and and looking at getting a portable wireless mic is the next step. Then I can start looking and saving up for saving up for more equipment. Now, if I can get some more printers, that'd be awesome. I'm going to be writing to, like I said, GearBest. I'm going to let them know, say, hey, this is what I want to get. Anything you can help us out with, did a review on 2 printers that you sell. Just saying. I don't have a wish list, Red Light, because my wish list would be on some of those weird Chinese websites like AliExpress, Banggood. And if I was to set up one for Amazon, it would be Amazon Canada, not Amazon US, which if you live in the US, then it's even harder for you to order on Amazon.ca. Yeah, they don't make things easy. Hey, Fernando, thanks for jumping in. How's the, I noticed that Walter's printing more frog butts again. Now, if you were to order me stuff off of Amazon, like order stuff off of AliExpress, yeah, that would come in with no problem. You would be able to do that. Amazon, on the other hand, not so much, but I'll keep my eye out and I'll see if I can set that up. I'll give you guys the wish list links. But you know what helps a lot? If you're looking to buy filament, Filaments.ca, if you're looking for a Canadian company that you can buy filament from and that you like, that that I trust and that I've been to, Filaments.ca is probably one of the best ideas that you can go with, and you can buy their filament from them. I know that they charge you $125 to buy their filament for free shipping, but if you live in Canada, it's not so bad for the shipping. But if you live in the U.S., yeah, the shipping's expensive. But if you spend $150, $125, they'll give you free shipping. Just saying. Well, it looks like he's printing another frog butt, as he put it. Frog butt coasters. I think you could make a business out of that, frog butt coasters. Oh, we got $10 from Red Light. Thank you so much, Red Light. Rock on, man. I wasn't sure if that was going to work or not anymore, because I kind of changed the icon so it stays up there a little bit longer, but it should be fade out by now. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Honestly, guys, I gotta get myself one of those scrolling things to go up here, or maybe I can put it down there, where it just scrolls across telling you how much you guys have donated. I'm out of that root beer. Oh well. Yeah, it's been one of these weekends where I'm just like going, with trees coming down, stuff that's been happening in my life, it's just been unreal. Met a new person, female, so it's life's been good. I can't complain, but yeah, any help, like any money put towards this would be going. It's staying in PayPal for the time being until I have enough money to buy something with it. Doesn't be lights, radio equipment, whatever. But if you guys want to have access to my, now, would you guys want a mailbox? No, my free time is still going to be my own free time. So I'm not worrying too much about my free time going bye bye. But yes, I'm going to have less free time than I usually have. Sorry, no, I meant Apocalypse Survivors line. Sorry about that, Riley. I didn't mean to say you did. Apocalypse, yeah. No, I'll still have free time. I'll still be doing this. I mean, this is what I love. I love talking about 3D printing. And I love the idea of just, sitting here and relaxing. It's good to have a lady in your life. See? Red Light knows what he's talking about. Ugh. Yeah, I was talking with Apocalypse Survivor a few minutes before you guys started jumping in about some filaments that I picked up and just talking about filament in general. I was showing off this one, which I really like. How many of you guys have printed with Hatchbox? If you have printed with Hatchbox, then you'll know this red. It just comes out gorgeous every time you print with this. I love this red. I've only printed like 3 items on it, but I love it. I really like. What do you think of Hatchbox stuff? You like their filament? Okay. Just making sure, Apocalypse. Okay, so you like it too then. Yeah, I have no problem printing with their stuff. Yeah. I got a roll of 8 of gray coming in. ID 3D is sending that off to me, so I'm looking forward to printing with that. ID 3D, if you don't know, I won that off of the Fun Kings channel. So what happened was I was on Fun King's 1 year anniversary. First time watching Fun King. Boom. I put my name in, and what happens? Canadian Maker Project. You just want a roll of 1 kilogram of PLA of your color. So I went on their website, looked at their gray, and went, okay, I'll try their gray. Because there's a model I want to print out, and I hear that gray is the best color to use to sand, prime, and then print. Oh, sorry. Prime, paint, and then seal. So I was like, cool, I'll go for that. Already, I do have IC3D stuff. Let me go grab it. There it is. Filaments don't fall down. The reason I haven't printed with this yet is I still need to build a chamber for it. This is their ABS color yellow. It is a lot more vibrant than it looks like on the video. And plus you have this really, shading it out. But yeah, I'm willing to print with this just to see what happens. I got this free from the guys over at IC3D. So they kind of just said, I kind of went over to them and talked to them at their booth, and they just said, one of the girls like, hey, you're starting that channel, right? I'm like, yeah. Nothing's programmed as of yet, like what I'm going to cover. But, you know, I said I'm going to try my hands at other formats. And all of a sudden she's like, great, here, boom, throws this at me. I'm like, whoa, what's this? It's a new color of ABS that we're going to be putting out in the next couple weeks. Take it, enjoy it. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. This is that Murph, so I was just letting people know I'm starting a channel in case anybody wanted to know, and, you know, give them directions to my old channel because I was trying to build, you know. ZIRON? Zeron? Not really sure how to pronounce that, but something is some interesting filament. Red Light, since you're in the US, correct? Okay, well, definitely I'll be showing you guys pictures of the results. I'm printing out going to be sending it off to a friend. I know that she's been kind of like in the dumps about money situations that she's in right now. She's had a hard life, let's just put it that way. And I feel that, you know, the one thing I'm going to print out for her, I'm going to buy the figurine, the STL file is for the, because she's an anime fan just like I am, and I know that she loves Sailor Moon stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to print it out in gray, IC3D, and I'm going to send her the print once I finish printing it out, and mail it out to her so that she can paint it and do whatever she wants with it. You know, as to say, hey, you know, cheer up, things can get better in life. You know, she's been through a lot, so I figured she would enjoy having it, and I would enjoy trying to print my first model. So that's where it's going. And definitely it's going to be the first thing I'm going to print out, and I'm not going to put out a video for her to find out. She's just going to have to learn from her by herself what's going on. Yeah, I'm looking forward to printing with it and posting pictures and everything else, and, you know, tag Scott at Sean at ID3D. They're paying for the shipping, and they're gonna. And when I heard it was coming from UPS, I'm like, okay, well, that lets me get ready for border costs, because they charge about $3 to $4 for the border when it comes across the border by courier, about $20. I'm willing to pay that. And I said that, okay, great, thanks for letting me know that's going by UPS. I'll have the money ready. And he's like, oh, they're going to charge you duty for that? Oh, don't worry about it. We got it covered. I'm like, you guys are going to pay for the duty charge? I don't know if you guys can do that. They're like, we're already talking with them to get the duty covered. I'm like, oh, okay. Thanks. Honestly, I'm like blown away. I thought they would just send it by regular mail, you know? Regular mail is a lot cheaper to send this stuff, but yeah. I'll have this filament, which I haven't played around with. Gold and glow in the dark. I'm thinking I'm going to use gold for testing. I'm also going to print something in this filament. But really, will you print on this type of filament, like glow in the dark? Do I print like a cat and print it? I don't know. Problem is, it is abrasive. Xeon orange, eh? I wonder if it's as orange as the PLA of where's my favorite PLA guys? What as orange as this is? Once again, the Dutch orange. What is orange like that? This bed really needs to be cleaned. This bed's all scratched up now from all the frog stuff he's been trying to print. That's with evidence. So I'm reading the other chats that's going on about these guys because if you know anything, he's having a headache of a time trying to print. So I say most of the country club that's on his website usually watches my feed when I go live, but you know, since they're all over there, I letting them, you know, congregate over there. I didn't tell them I'm over here, so yeah. But that orange, since a couple of you have seen the video already, was orange I used to print this box out for the video that's up right now. This I got off of, like I said, off of the website over on Thingiverse. The idea of this, one of my friends said I should package this and make this a package. Now the problem is that the guy who built this did one hell of a great job, and he has marked on it not to make money on it. But there's some changes I would do to it, including just some easy changes. But I don't know if I can make it in such a way that I could sell it also, because someone said I should sell it. I'm like going, I don't know. I was having some fun. I mean, I haven't played Mortal Kombat 2 in over 3 years. Let's just put it that way, okay? So I don't even remember how to get Scorpion's stupid "get over here" line that flies out of his arm, and so you can pull the guy in and do the uppercuts and everything else. So it is what it is. But question is, like, taking this and selling it, if I sell it with the parts inside of it, is that still breaking the CC? Or am I actually taking it, putting it together to sell? Does that break CC or no? I'm just asking this as the community because I like to know. Because if I was to sell it, am I breaking some type of copyright infringement like thing? I know Creative Commons doesn't really hold up in law, but I don't want someone saying, oh, you're taking my design and selling it. I'm taking one part of your design and selling it. But I am actually taking the time to put the parts inside of it and make sure they all work. I changed your design notes to format for left and right for bumpers, so I can play, certain games. So I can play over pinball. I hear you, man. Apocalypse Survivor. I haven't played it. It's when I was playing video games was still back when the Super Nintendo was out. After the Super Nintendo came out, I went PlayStation and went Xbox, and then went back to PlayStation this year. It's just a great system in itself. I enjoy playing every so often, getting the arcade title and playing the actual arcade version. Not playing those, oh yeah, it's the arcade port. I'd rather play the original arcade because then I can use this damn thing with it. But it is what it is, right? Oh my good lord. He is still having problems with this thing. He put down the first layer. The first layer didn't stick properly. I feel sorry for Walter. I mean, here, let me go show you guys what he's dealing with. And I'll turn on the audio so you guys can hear him. Turn that back on. Let's go full screen.
What I'm going to do. 10 degrees more? Okay. So let's do that. Let's take this out of here. Put it in there. We're going to go a little bit less on the size of the frog because that's a little big. Alright, so let's go get out of here. Cancel. Okay. Exit. Cancel. 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 See, and he's centered on the thing and it's not working. So let's go 500. Alright, now let's edit the process settings. Let's go to the temperature. Hot end. I'm already at 220 and 210. And go into the G-code tab. Okay. There you go. So we can go to the G-code tab.
He's determined to print this frog.
What? Yeah. 220. The first layer is 220 and change to 340 to 320.
Whoa.
All right.
320?
Keep the layers the same. So keep it all at 220. Okay. Now I won't print off the edges. So if I go here and I make him 600 again. Now I won't print off the edge. You sure? I'll print him at 600. I don't care.
I'm surprised you bought Simplify 3D.
Hit go. You sure? You don't want me to change the cooling? What about the fans? I'm at 20% on the fans.
Does anybody remember Walter buying this program? I don't. I think he's ever showed us they bought it. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Simplify 3D is $150 US.
Well,
it is used for printers. It supposedly gives you some of the best printing
prepare
options.
to die.
But I prefer using a program called
Oh, I got a mess.
Cura.
Give me my clippers.
Cura's new update has really improved its quality, almost to the point it's just as good as
that off
this.
there. Set the touch.
Yeah, and that's why I'm wondering
Save
if you may
tool
want
path
to switch
to disk.
if he should
Tree
try
frog,
just doing it on
TF 600.
you
Right
should
there.
just do that instead.
And hit save.
You have Simplify 3D
Nah, we'll be here
or
for 5
Cura?
minutes letting it write.
Mark.
Really, Nublet? Really? What makes you think that? Because I can tell you, I wish I wasn't working on the same printer.
Okay, and you like S3?
I don't know. I didn't put that in there, so. Alright, so this is done. Let's eject it and let's get her done.
Have a look at S3
Here.
3D. It's not a bad program. I've enjoyed S3.
Oh, let's
Sure,
go
I
over
should say.
here.
I haven't tried
Return,
S3D.
let it reboot.
That Simplified 3D is going to be the next move. But yeah, can you believe working on a printer for 13 to 14 hours straight, just working on a printer? I mean, the guy started at like 9 o'clock this morning and has been nonstop working on this stupid thing. What's insanity? I believe it was doing the same thing over 1,000 times and getting the same results. I think we've reached insanity for Country 3D. I think he's hit the insanity wall. Yeah. So I'm back. So yeah, I feel sorry for Country 3D. So Mark, you said your first printer was the printer that you got right now. Have you looked at any other printers that you've looked at that you were thinking of getting now that you've gotten your first printer? I know a couple of us in here. I know Red Light. He has the Robo X1, the Robo R1, and I believe you do have another printer. Is that correct, Red Light? Good printer, by the way. CR10 is an excellent printer. You're going to also want to get one of these babies before you get the printer. This is the Arduino Uno board. This will allow you to reprogram the CR10 to turn back on thermal protection. A lot of people don't know about it, that it can set your house on fire. Like the ANET A8s and the ANET A5. Like any of the ANETs, actually. Yeah, and you can get that from Studios, TH3D Studios. They have been. I've talked to Timothy all the time. He runs that. He runs the company, and they sell things like the Arduino. They sell the. They sell other things like printer kit, leveling kit, the Easy Out scanner for CR10s. So no, I've not heard about Scara printers. Interesting. You know, if I got one, I would definitely test it out. But alas, I don't. I don't have the money to pay out for another printer. There is one printer I was looking at. Let me just go back and pull it up for you guys. Wow. My printer's gone up in value. Dang. Let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. There it is. I bought this printer from banggood.com last month. It was, when I got my printer, it was only on for $3 was on for $4.99. Now it's gone back up to $528.33. Yeah. Printers get expensive after time. Let's see here. Let me go back to me so you guys can see me and not see what I'm looking at. Because there was one I was looking at. This is the one I was looking at buying if I was going to buy a Delta. Let me show it to you guys now. Come on. Anycubic linear line 3 plus 3D printer with auto leveling, dual cooling fans, 230 millimeter by 300 millimeter print size, 1.75 with a 0.4 nozzle. Selling price right now is $435.87, and the reviews have been pretty questionable, but the printer seems to be pretty good. Another one I was looking at was also the F-Sun, which is actually at a lower price right now, $257.99, but it's has a lower print build. It's 180 by 315 millimeters, so kind of questionable which one I would go with. Definitely have to check that out. Thanks for posting it in the channel, Apocalypse. And thanks for jumping back in, Fernando. I feel sorry for Walter, though. With his printer woes. But, yeah, I was just saying, like, some of the Deltas I've been looking at was this one. One from Anycube, one from FL Sun. There's another one. I think this is their larger one. Yeah, this one's a little bit. This is the touch. Yeah, touchscreen power resume feature. $739.67. Ouch. Yeah, costly, but it's the next one I would go with. If I was looking for if I wanted to buy one, I would buy either F-Sun or Anycube. I would try other companies too, but a lot of people really rave about Anycube and rave about FL Sun, so as they're some of the best Deltas. I don't know that for sure. I have not had a Delta, so I can't really say for sure, but a lot of people seem to like them. Anybody ever play with Anycube or FL Sun can rate if they're good or not? Just like curiosity. Anyone? I guess we're all kind of like in the dark. Delta is a type. The companies are Anycube and FL Sun were two of them that I've been hearing a lot of talk about. Oh yeah. Hypercube. I've never heard of Hypercube. Is Hypercube another company that's making Deltas, or are they just to build printers like straight Cavalier printers? Okay, that's what I was curious. If they, what type you meant like Hybrid Cube was a brand, or if they were, or if they built like, or if that was like one of the printer names that was given like called Hybrid Cube. So Core XY. Okay, so it is a Delta. What do I want to pull up here? Shoot, I can't remember. Going to call up something that was interesting. Oh yeah. So I wanted to also show you this. I've set up. Nothing much really. I just set up my own Patreon channel, which is patreon.com/Canadian Maker Project. I haven't come up with any ideas of what to set up for payments or what I want to do with my Patreons. I haven't released any information. I haven't managed anything. I don't have anyone, coming in. Showing CVS, create filters. No one's on my Patreon dashboard. I haven't done anything. Notifications. I can invite creators. Well, I don't know what creators I should go after. Earn up to 500 each time you invite a creator to Patreon. So I know when to invite to Patreon. So there's my image, just, roughly stuff. But I'm getting it all set up. But just curiosity. What would you guys like to see for X amount of donations? What do you think I should do? I mean, I'm thinking about maybe $10, put name in the video. I would have to learn how to do that. Some of it was going to be for $5. You can join the Discord group, which allows you to talk online when we set up. Once I get Discord all set up, and join the Discord group. That was an idea. So that when we do these Sunday videos, I can go to Discord and I can drag you guys in and let you guys all have voices on the channel that do pay into it. That means $10 and above, or $5 and above. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of ways to, what should I put in the Patreon if I'm going to do Patreon? Any ideas? Any suggestions? Yeah, I agree with you. It does steal the open content idea. Yeah, if I'm throwing this out to everybody. If you guys can think of some ideas, I love to hear them out. I want to grow this channel, but also, let's face it, internet's expensive. I pay close to $70 a month for my internet package. This allows me to stream online. It allows me to have up to, let's put it this way, Canadian internet sucks big time when it comes to cost of internet usage up here. I don't know why. We're the second largest internet users in North America. We're third in the world. Number one is still North Korea. It's still South Korea, guys. Do you know South Korea has fiber to everyone's houses almost? They're getting close to, I believe it is, last time my friend was up in Korea, that was back in 2007. His internet package was low, around $20, and he was getting, I believe it was 20, 35 megs up, 40 megs up. So like close to 50 megs up. and his down was close to 20 megs down. Yeah. Back in 2007, guys. We're talking like way back when. Now we're just getting up to those speeds. They now have fiber going into their houses. They get up to one I think someone said that it's up to 1 gigabyte is considered slow. Ay, ay, ay. So I just noticed we went up to 5. So thanks for coming in the channel. Usually we have more people than this. If you want to say hi, go right ahead. Chat in, say hello. I love to see people that come on all the time. Though we went up to 5 guys, so I just noticed that. Hey, Matt Johnson, thanks for coming in, man. So, Matt, you, if I remember correctly, I believe you also follow Walter. Is that correct? Otherwise known as Country 3D. Sorry, just putting everything in back here. So yeah, Matt Johnson. Give you an idea what we're doing right now. We are trying to figure out for my Patreon what I'm going to do. Now, Red Light, you're saying something about I would not think so or think so, and then you said so I would sell them. Are you talking about the control box? This thing? Oh, sorry, don't have the video on me. Hang on. Are you talking about these things? So I'm just waiting for... No, okay. Because you said I would sell them, and I'm just kind of figuring out... Then you said what system can you use it on, so I was just asking. Okay, well, that's good to know. Thank you so much, Apocalypse Survivor. Yeah, because the design top is what I like. It's the inside the box and the design on the where they put the circle. I don't like that. A lot of people put it in the front where it's like 1, 2 right beside each other, and I'm just like going, have you actually put your hands around the box? Does that feel comfortable if I was to play pinball or anything? No, it doesn't. Sides? Yeah, that makes more sense. Oh, you're talking about Simplified 3D. Okay. Yeah, so I do apologize for everyone that's watching. If it seems a little slow, it doesn't mean I don't mean to make it this slow. It's just like working on some ideas, like what to do with Patreon and what can I do about this other thing? Because Red's lagging? Maybe? Okay, you are lagging. Okay, red light. I was wondering what was going on because you sound like you were in and out of our the following, so we weren't sure if what was going on. But that answers a lot. Oh, you're gonna go? You're leaving us, Fernando? You're just tired, I gather, eh? Well, thanks for jumping in anyways. I do appreciate it, honestly. Even though, yeah, I know this conversation wasn't the greatest conversation. We're, I feel sorry for Walter. He's still, working on this stupid printer. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at him. I've been there myself. But sometimes you just got to say, screw it. I can't work on this anymore. I got to, walk away for a good 20 to 30 minutes before you can go back to it. It does help, honestly. I know that for a fact. I mean, let's go back and just see how he's doing here anyways. Looks like he's trying to print one more item here. Let's see what he's doing now. There he is. Let's go hear what he's talking about.
No freaking filament. It's pulling the hell out of some filament. And not nary a bit of it on the table yet. Nothing. There comes a little bit, but it's stringing. What is that? I gotta drop my Z height again? It's doing nothing. I'm getting nothing whatsoever. Nothing sticking to the plate. That grabbed the BL Touch on the edge of the thing.
Where can you get one of them? Which one are you talking about?
Nothing. Doing nothing but gathering on the end of the nozzle. That's all it's doing.
We got Walter on the screen here.
Nothing. Look at that. That's what I got. That was it. I mean, we were printing fine. Tell you what. I'll tell you. I got an idea. Let's try this right here. Go over here to print. Well, first off, let's return. Do this. BL Touch. Reset. Reset. Go to one of the other models. Nope. Nope. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, no joke, Ron. That's great. You think so? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's find out. Let's find out. 1, a 2. Let's find out. Shall we?
Seems to be getting angry.
I can guarantee you one damn thing. It's got glue on it now. It's got glue on it. So let's go. TF500. Hit OK. There we go. Let's knock the booger off.
You're not seeing the chat?
Booger off. Come on.
Really?
Get the booger off. It ain't hot yet. I will be buying some brass nozzles though. It's in the box over here.
Oh, you're talking about what
got
I
it
was
over here.
looking at
I have some samples is all I got.
Were you talking about what I was seeing on like I've seen on eBay the CR10 roughly about for $300 to $500, $300 Canadian American, which worked out to $4 something Canadian. Yeah, but I don't really trust eBay sellers. I've been screwed by eBay a couple times now, so I kind of stay away from eBay. I'd rather go to reputable sites like Banggood, GearBest, AliExpress to buy whatever I need to get, or I will deal with someone that I do know on eBay that's a reputable seller if I do know them, and that I can get shipped by e-packet, because I do not want to be waiting forever for like 3 to 6 months for something to come in from China. I usually go with pay a little bit more and get the e-packet program, because with e-packet it's relatively here within a month, rather than waiting the 6 to 8 weeks for it to arrive. Just saying. Let's go back to the. Let's see what he's doing now. I'm a little curious what they said. Let's see what happens.
This is the worst leaking nozzle I've ever seen. And believe me, I run 2 clones over here.
I know why it's leaking too.
Hell, my original A-net wasn't this bad.
Yeah, we can see your typing.
Oh, wait, I see one problem. That's one problem with the filament right there. The damn tubing is coming out. I mean, it is pulling out of the nozzle. Yeah, that's me, Matt. Other than what I just found, because that could do it. That absolutely could be the cause. Now, what? Look. What's it doing? What is that? What's that, Matt? What's that?
Oh, interesting. It's off the bed.
What in Sam hell is that?
It's not printing on the bed. I just cleaned the nozzle.
What in Sam hell is that right there? And make sure the tubing is down in there, because it was out about 1/4 inch.
Okay. Yeah, he's getting mad at the printer, so we'll go back to me. Oh boy. Yeah, red light. Try leaving the video. Restart your browser. Come back in. That might fix it. Just saying. So if anybody wants to pass that on to him, that'd be great. Yeah. It's the only thing I can think of that would work for red light. And guys, I'm going to fix the chat box program to figure out why it's not. What's going on here? So give me a moment here. So hopefully you guys can still see me. Oh, it showed a message. There we go. Okay, go back to editor. There you go. Now, guys, if you type now, it should stay on there all the time now. And the widgets are going to show up in this little box right here. So right there, as soon as you start typing, it should start displaying over here. There it goes. The apocalypse, you got the power. Same with you two, red light. You two are both moderators, so you guys jump on my feet all the time. When there it goes, guy, and disappears again. Go back in there again and fix this. Nice. I'm jealous of you, Red Light. I really am. How you like the Tronix X1 anyways? Just out of curiosity. There we go. Now I got them all up. Yay. See, guys? Over there? You're all here now. I'm going to change the print colors, I think, a little. Are you going to do what that other guy did? Luke. Was it Luke's printing or Luke's on printing or something like that? Where he extended the bed. And I asked him, how's he extend the bed without getting the wobble? And he told me about the wobble that he was getting. And I said, try the 2040 extrusion print. That will help fix the wobble in the arm and will allow you to do better circles. Because I ran into that same problem, the wobble in the axis. I always found that the bolts always came loose too, so that's why I printed that 2040 extrusion print. And I did the same for the bed. Oh, is he no longer making, like, doing prints anymore? Okay, well, as long as he's still doing print, as long as he's still doing stuff, that's what matters, right? We all in the maker community all want to make more stuff, but time is the thing. Yeah, I think my go-to printer is believe it or not, is going to be my CR10. It's the only printer I got that really I paid a lot of money for. I do want to get a Delta, just don't know which Delta I'm going to get. And with seeing everything that um, Country 3D is going through, I really don't want to get a Delta now. That would be interesting to see DVD drive motors being used as stepper motors. Yeah, CME CNC sounds like an interesting company to deal with. Especially that huge printer they had at Murph. Holy crody woody. That thing was huge. If you were at Murph, you know exactly what printer I'm talking about. So guys, I'm going to do something with this text because this text is driving me insane. The white does not show up nicely and it's driving me up the wall. Let's see how that looks on the editor. Yeah, it looks good. Looks like I can do that. Okay. For some strange reason, didn't accept it. Yeah, the part daddy. That thing is huge. You know, you don't realize how big that thing is unless you see it in person. It's huge. The nozzle on it is huge. I wonder what type of nozzle that was on there. That blue's way too much. Let's fix that, shall we? Go widget. That red will look good. You may not like this, but I'm going to use this color for now. I think the green looks a little bit better on the video, don't you guys? Let me know. They say size doesn't matter. If only that was if they only were true that size didn't matter. Oh, brother. The bigger the better. Yeah, the green is very legible too. I have to read. I might move it over onto this side, like move it from there to here, but I'm not 100% sure if I want to do that yet. I mean, especially if I'm pulling in someone else's feed. Usually their chat is over on, oh, yeah, I gotta get myself centered here. It's over on this side. I got my camera switched, so I'm looking at a mirrored vid. I'm not looking at a mirror, so sorry about that, guys. Right here is usually where their chat widget are, and I don't want to interfere with their chat widget being over here. But now, oh, he just moved his chat window. Walter just moved the chat window over here. Can't win. Nice. You got all the options and upgrades. Yeah, man. If I had the money, I would do it too, man. Like spend the money and buy some good printer, buy like a whole bunch of printers and be testing them all. But don't have the budget for that. But I'm gonna get some more printers. Nice, Mark. So let's go back and see what's going on here. We go back to Walter and his printer woes.
All right. Let's open up printer face. Printer face. Just level to the center. Okay. So we want to level. We want to home it. All right. So then I want to set. I'm going to go G1, Z5.
Hey, Red Light, if you ever run out of room, you can always donate it to my channel.
There's no screws on the bed, John Mac. You can't level this bed. All right, so there we are at G. Alright, so there we go. G1, X0, Y0, Z2, Z.5. G1, X0, Y0, Z.5. Alright, well 0.5 is way too high, so let's go G1, Z0, enter. still too high. So let's go down with prona face at A.
Yeah, that's where my computer is in the basement too, so I know exactly what you mean by, yeah.
Go up.
In the basement.
Nope.
The man cave.
Right there.
As most women
Right
hate
there.
to call it.
Now, where am I supposed to get the Z height at? No, it don't. Alright, so I'm good right there. That's good. Now, how do I save that? How do I make that the max height and make it print right there? There's nothing on the screen. This doesn't change. So if I go to move, it doesn't tell me anything at all. Nothing. M114. That's what I need.
That hang like that you tie with like rope.
It tells me I have a Z
like
of
on,
negative 1.3, which is what I have set with the G. So, I mean, that's where it should be. So then how do I tell it that that's where I want it to print at? Other than, I mean, I don't know how to set the max height. I've never done it. So that'll set M306 Z0, then M500. M306 Z0, enter. So then M500, enter.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you would build
that did that.
Apocalypse Survivor. But
it's good.
Yeah,
so now I can hit print.
Yeah, if you want to help him out, yeah.
Is that
go
what
ahead.
we're saying?
Yeah,
Ready
no,
to
he's
print.
over there right now. He's telling him.
Or you want home first? Now just print with just G28. Got that. So let's home it. I'm gonna
Matt
home
Jones
this first.
to the
just
rescue.
because. But I took the BL Touch out of the equation because we're not gonna use it. So now I return, print. Okay. Yeah, I did. I took the G29 out of it. Yep, printing a frog's butt.
Yep, frog butt coasters. If only Walter knew that I was running a stream and then bouncing back and forth.
Everything but G28? Okay, so I'll stop this print. We'll rewrite it with nothing but G28 in there. That's easy enough. Come on. Get out.
Yeah, as I was telling Walter, you should just make his channel called Frog Butt Coasters.
Simplify 3D exit.
You kind of laughed
Edit.
after a while. It's like, yeah, I should.
Scripts.
Rename the channel.
Semicolon. The thing is, if you don't override that S7, if you don't override that the pin down, that's what I was thinking. I might want to do that and then clear it and then set it up. So
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. Red Light. Have yourself a good night, man. Thanks for coming on the channel.
So there. That should do it. But I don't know. We're gonna see. That's what I got. Those two and G28, right? 10.6, G28, S7. Got it. I know. I'm not used to sitting in this damn chair for
Well, Red Light. Thanks for
14
coming
hours
in
and
once
17
again.
minutes either. It's been a long day. Alright, so let this finish.
So since everybody's kind of interested now that we all tuned in, we want to see the end of this?
We will write this
See
to
the,
the disc.
see how this print turns out?
F500. Hit save.
You want me to go back to me?
Brian Vines, you kiss my poor Walter. Brian Vines is making a special trip. I know.
You sunk my bottle ship.
I know, Ron. That's a good question, Ken. Brian Vines is going to drive all the way to Earth just to hang out with me. That's what he's going to do. I know he is. Because he drove to Austin to go to a Maker's Fair. Alright, did it finish writing? Probably. I'm over here shooting the crap. Alright, so let's eject it. And we're going to try it again.
Yeah, we're going to watch him and see if he gets
That's
this
not what
done
I
or
want.
not. Just for the heck of
Wrong
it,
damn one.
right? You see him make another
Yes.
fraud butt, then we know it was not meant to be.
When is Earth? June the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, I believe.
Yep, that's
I
correct.
believe that's correct.
And how many of us are going to
All
be?
right, well, I know the bed's probably not level.
I know with his.
No reason we
like
can't, Ken,
one or two showing
other
up,
than
but
money and time off
we're in my group.
and
that's
just general
chatting
other things
here.
getting in the way.
Anyone going
So
to
yeah,
Earth?
none of that should matter.
Which is the East Coast Red Rat Festival.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you what, y'all been great today. You really have, Matt. I don't know how to pay you back, buddy. It's been fantastic. Even though we ain't. It's like we hadn't done a damn thing here, man. I mean, yeah, the Delta grid is already in there.
Apocalypse. If you show up for a
So-
you know, just look me up. And if you see me walking
You know,
around,
it
with
is
a
what it
camera,
is.
or someone follow me with a camera, then
We're
you know
gonna
that's
see.
me, and just
if
stop
that
me
works,
and
I'm
say, "Are you, da da da?" I'm like, yes or no.
Bring it to Earth. So you can, I got to have it before
I'm also
Earth.
hoping to
I've
get
got
a
to
table
print
next
these
year,
extrusions.
and
I
set
guess
up
I could
table,
make it a.
set up some printers.
Yeah, I guess I could make it a. No, Ken, don't call the owner of Smoothieware. I don't think it's Smoothieware is the problem. I think it's the board, the BL Touch, the knockoff stuff that's on here. I think is the issue. The problem is, Matt, I'd have to make a community project of the. Yeah, it's 2 millimeters above the friggin' deck. Still.
I'm still tempted to say,
That was with auto level. Or, I mean, with auto level and cut off.
"Hey, Mark, have you been to? Do you know what?
Y'all tell me why.
Murph is all about?" Let's go back to my view then, shall we? Turn that off. There we go. Have you ever been to Murph or know what Murph's all about, Mark? Just out of curiosity? I know Apocalypse Survivor, and you know what? If you ever get out to Murph or Earth, you know, come on down, you know, come out, talk to the makers, man. They're all friendly. Heck, I was hanging out with Barnacles for half the day. How cool is that? Yeah, if you've seen Joe's videos, I did a couple of videos myself. I'm only the one that ever covered the Art 3's massive printer that they brought out. Thing is huge. And this is being built. They had half of it built already, and they just said they weren't going to bring it, but then they decided to actually bring it to Mert to show off. And they had about 25 people come up to them and go, "Hey, have you tried this? We were thinking of that, but we ran into this." "Yeah, how you override that is by doing this." And they went, "Ah, You know, like these ideas that come out of even companies go to MRF to try to figure out, you know, what's wrong, you know, what they're doing. Hey, Matt, I'm starting to think more and more after watching everything he's been going through. Oh, you're near Portland, Oregon? Isn't that near... You're near Earth, aren't you? I'm not really good with the U.S. map, so I do apologize. Stupid Canadian here. Hey, I'm proud to say it. I'm stupid. Yeah, Canadian. What can I say? Oh, you're on the West Coast. Okay, I thought you were more on the East Coast. There you go. Maybe Portland should do their own West Coast Rep Rap Festival. There you go, Matt. Something for you to think about. West Coast Rep Rap. Nice, Mark. Yeah, I only like has this thing right here. I haven't tried any of the. I haven't used it yet. I saw. How do you like Magic Goo? Honestly, on TP, using it for Pet G actually. If you use Pet G. Oh, so you're not that far. Well, North Carolina is. It's fairly far from. To go to the East Coast Rep Rap Festival, which is out in. Oh, where is it now? Let me pull up my screens here. No, that's not the screen I wanted. I wanted this screen. I continue to play it, but minimize that. There we are. So it's at Bel Air, Maryland. I'm not sure how far Maryland is for you to travel, Apocalypse, but might be interesting to go to. I mean, ERRF is. Oh, okay. Oh, dang, dude. So you have. Well, you can go to the one that's close. You want to know something, though? I'll tell you something. Ever since I went to Earth, a lot of people were around there. Were handing out tickets to come to the East Coast Rap Fest, and I'm like going, do I want to go? And I've been hearing more and more like everyone's going to it. Everyone is. That's right. If I'm jumping off a bridge, everyone else should jump off the bridge. That's the type of mentality that makers have. Not here yet, man. Indiana was fun. But Golden, Indiana was kind of the scary part of Indiana because where all the Amish live. No, I'm just kidding. Round about Amish people. Amish people are cool. Trust me. Maker Lemmings. Yes, we are Maker Lemmings. We are lemming makers. Matt Johnson. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not that far away. 2,000 miles from Earth. Yeah, it doesn't seem that long, but yes, it is long. I can understand that. I am not a fan of the ruby nozzles, and I'll tell you why. Ruby nozzles are known for losing the rubies. I've heard it from a couple people already that ruby nozzles aren't that great because rubies do fall out of them. If that is true, it's also stopped me from buying a ruby nozzle. And I've talked to other people that sell them, and they go, don't bother buying the ruby nozzle. So I've been told. So what I did do is these are the guys I talked to. I talked to everybody that was there this year that was selling stuff. I want to go back to these guys, Printed Solid, and hopefully they have that polymer, that filament. It sold in an hour. In an hour. If I stayed an extra hour, I would have got some filament on me. Yeah. So that's my new hot end I'm putting together. So there's the new hot end, cooling, and everything else is going on the printer on the CR10. So this is an all metal hot end. I'm gonna be putting into the CR10. Just want to show you guys the nozzles I got so far, because nozzles were donated were from E3D. So I got a separate nozzle here. I bought a 2.5, no 2.3 nozzle, 0.23. Then they went around handing out these nozzles. That nozzle is a 0.4 nozzle. Nothing sticks to it. It's made out of it's not. And this is what kind of shocked me. It's hard. It's a hardened nozzle. That's what they said. It's a hardened nozzle with a new coating on it, made by TH3D, so that you can run it. So you can run run any filament through it and not have it get stuck on the nozzle. So I was like, ooh, because PETG is known for sticking to nozzles. So I went, ooh. So I got that too. And then they provide their own tubing for it, which is the supposed to be, just good for the CR10. I'm like, meh. I'll just use Capricorn or a knockoff version of Capricorn. Which I know I can get that off of the guys over at TH3D Studios. They kind of said, yeah, we have it. And gave me a pricing on it. I said, I might just have to go pick up some. Capricorn tubing. Good question. I've not messed with it. My friend has, and he says it's like a hot knife through butter. It just makes so much easier using it as your PTFT tubing. I haven't used it myself personally, but my friend has like a whole roll of Capricorn. He's going to let me. We're going to take some of it and put it onto the CR10 and see how it runs. But he has it for his CR10, and he's like, it's like butter. Yeah, it just the filament just goes so smoothly into it. Yeah, so it's all the inside of the Capricorn is fully like polished or something like that. They use fire retardants so it can't catch on fire if you're dealing in hot temperatures. Especially if you're going to be putting your printer inside a box so you can do ABS printing. It's worth buying it. If you are a CR10 owner, once you get your CR10, you're going to want to go out and you want to go contact TH3D. Like I said, get the Uno kit. Look at the ABL Easy Out. But since you're going to have a CR10S, that one I believe already comes with a Easy Out already, which is just a sensor that tells you when your filament runs out. And then you can go and get a... I want to say the auto bed leveling kit. Get that from TH3D. Don't get the one from Creality. Creality is bringing out one, but they're not supporting it. It's like, why would you say we're going to bring this out and then not use and not have support for it, and then force everyone to contact Tim? Now I'm going to show you Timothy TH3D. Let me just pull them up. Just pulling up their website so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. This is TH3D Studios. They have been a #1 supporter of. Yep. Hugglein. Yep, you're right. He's been the #1 supporter of the TH3D. Of all the Chinese printers. So if you got a Chinese printer and you need parts, he's the best guy to talk to. New stuff is coming out all the time. Did he bring out a new level? Yeah, I think he just brought out a new update on the printers. Yeah, it's dual extruders coming for the CR10. That means you can have dual extruders on it. So he has all the stuff in his store. So if you want, yeah. So this is everything from the store. I always recommend getting the upgrade leaf screw coupler. If you have like one of the older printers, the new upgrade ones are great. And this is the Uno bootloader flashing kit. When you get the flashing kit, $14.99. It comes with the actual Uno board. Comes with all the wires you need for it. And he also puts a link to the knowledge base so you can download drivers, and then here you'll find how to flash your board. So it gives you the flashing information too. Yeah, if you having to deal with TH3D, it's worth dealing with them. They also put videos out all the time. I don't know. You know what? I haven't had any shipping from him yet. I've ordered stuff from him, and he told me to meet him at Murph. So, because he said, "Oh yeah, we're going to be at Murph." I said, "Can I order it now and pick it up at Murph?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, right on. Yeah, no, I have no problem with that." So, I picked up the parts I needed at Murph, and he's just like, and I got an interview with him also. So that's why you saw the video. If you watch it, me and him started joking around. I mean, he is a cool dude, down to earth, and that's what I like dealing with people who are down to earth. Yeah, but I haven't ordered anything and had it shipped as of yet. Because it seems like, well, last time I talked to him, it was like, you're going to be at Earth and I need to buy some stuff. He's like, just meet me at Earth. I'll have it ready for you. Murph, I'd say. I'll have it ready for you. So I was like telling him, like, I want to be at Earth. He's like, anything you need? I'm like, not that I can think of at the present time, but I'll let you know and keep you in touch. He's like, yeah, and if you're going to be at Earth, we'll do the purchase and I'll be able to get it handed to you right then and there. Like, well, that works. Yeah, if you guys are ever interested in picking parts, this is the best site to go to for that. He is still at it, my friends. He's still at it.
Alright, the hot end's heating up this time, though, so at least that's working. Yeah. But with the thing is, guys, with the stuff I'm returning to Amazon tomorrow, I can probably get a new board and a new BL Touch for this printer and make it sucker work.
I don't think it's the board. I think it's the BL Touch.
It's damn sure on the bed now. Absolutely on the bed. Absolutely. Is it even pulling friggin' filament? It says it is, but it ain't going nowhere. It's just building up around the nozzle. This is crap. It's crap. That's what it is. Look, that's all it does. I've just got a big glob around the nozzle. Hold on. The nozzle is loose as crap, man. What the is that?
Because we didn't apply any thermal paste. Little
I
side
guess
note,
it's
people.
supposed to do that. I don't know.
If you're ever putting on...
The whole damn thing's turning in the...
Let me mute him for a second. If you're ever putting on a... If you ever take off a nozzle, okay? And you're going to put the nozzle back on, clean around the nozzle first, then put your thermal paste around the nozzle, then tighten it back up. Because what's happening is, if you don't put the thermal paste on it, it doesn't allow it to transfer the heat properly over to the nozzle. And I said this already, but no one seemed to believe me. And it'll allow your nozzle to be heated up enough, and will allow you to tighten it up. And you should always do it when the heat is on the nozzle. Never ever do you tighten up a nozzle without putting on the when you put your nozzle on. Make sure that your hot end is already heated to the right temperature, so that when you put the thermal paste and you put on your nozzle, everything will lock into place. Just something I was told by a lot of printers. I've said this, and I have a feeling he may not have done that. I said that already. He's like, no, I didn't put any of that on. Not needed. Nozzles on there tight as can be. It just leaks. That's why it's leaking. But I don't know. See what he's talking about now.
That's not my problem. Alright, so let's print the one with the good BL Touch. Let's home it. Let's print the TF200.
What are you talking about, Matt? Are you talking about you think it's his BL Touch that's off too?
Now, the BL Touch should work for that. We'll see. I know the height is right. I know everything is right on that. And it printed fine earlier, except it wasn't sticking together. No, that wasn't a problem. Brian was trying to be funny. Come on. Y'all need the camera though, don't you? Speedy Gonzalez.
Okay, so yeah, I thought first it might have been the BL Touch causing some issues, where it's not, it's oversensitive, is what I was thinking. But you're saying that shouldn't be that. I'm thinking you think it's okay, but you're
Ken,
also saying
I'm
it
not
should be
opening
tested.
any more streams when I get off of this one. I will have to catch them tomorrow.
It's already extruding already. Look at that.
It might have been, Anthony. It might have been. And I really need to take the whole damn thing apart and tighten it and clean it all out. But hell, it was jammed when I got here and I didn't do it. I'm going to sit down and spill the whole damn toolbox over here. Got a big booger. Got no sticky, no nothing. Come on, it ought to pull that booger off of there. It just ain't gonna do it, is it? Nope. It ain't gonna do it. I can't get it off.
I can't watch it anymore. It's depressing. Yeah, I'm going to call it a night, also, guys. I'm starting to feel a little beat. And honestly, not a lot of people in here. It's already 11 o'clock, and I have to get up early tomorrow to go meet somebody at the library. So, yay. Yeah, that's the girl. So before, that red light was Abaco was saying, okay, Ron's got a girl person. We're not going to hear from him ever again. Not quite, but I want to thank you all for coming in, everybody. Honestly, glad to have you all on. And let's hope we'll know tomorrow morning if Walter can get his printer working or not. The story continues. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Have yourselves a great night. And remember, I'm going to put some links in the description so that you guys can make some purchases. And if you want to help out the channel, I'll have some links for them all, okay? Thanks, everybody. Remember to subscribe, hit the bell, and remember to tell people about us. And thank you for watching. Good night, everybody.